Okay, time for a quick video. This is LS for Life. I'm doing this quick video on pass-through mode so I can show you this particular fishing rod. As you can see on the pass-through mode, you got the two controllers located in the position that they need to be with relationship to the games or the game that I'm using. I'm using VR fishing, and real VR fishing does not use a adapter or attachment. So you really have to know how to set up your controller together with some kind of, design of a fishing rod. So based on the game, as I was playing the game, this is what I came up with. Obviously, as you can see on the pass-through mode, this is the the reel to pull in the line, and you can see how the controller is mounted on it as well. You can see the position in which it have to be created for the game to work properly. I will show you some video in which I was doing some fishing using this particular fishing rod. You can also see the length of how you hold it here in different ways. Now, in here you can tell that the only space you have available is this space here to insert one finger if you want to use that position, or if not, you can go and use it this way. This button over here allow you to press the side button on the side here, and that way you can use that button for the specific operation within the game. So again, this is the best adapter I have come up with. I have another version which is a modular version for which is based on the actual schematic or the way that a real fishing rod should is. However, the game doesn't support that particular design as well, because the way that the game implement the use of a fishing rod in the game is related to having both controller at the same distance, well, more or less in the game. The right controller with which is the one, the fishing rod, is basically the center point, and when you rotate the left controller, you basically have to go around the circumference of the right controller, if I'm explaining myself properly. So if you can see on pass-through mode, this is where the controller need to be if you're using no attachment. And then when you have this obviously hand position here, you have to keep it close and rotate the left controller basically in a circular motion that goes around the right controller. So if you're not using an attachment or an adapter, this is what you have to do in order to get the in-game fishing rod to move properly and is aligned with your hand. So you have to recreate the same situation on an attachment as you have in your hand with two controllers. In a real or better setting, if the game include calibration, the fishing rod will be more realistic because the space in between the controller and this particular section here, it will be a little further back, as I can show you on my other attachment. For now, hopefully this information is clear enough, but let me just show you some video or go back into the game and do some fishing so you can see me fishing using this particular fishing rod. Close the menu. So let my fishing rod, get my glasses on. All right, let's do some fishing right away. Just change right here. So here we go. I was fishing here before and I ran out of bait, so I'm just using what I have. I only need to do this once so you can see the operation of the fishing rod in the game. So as you can tell, You see my hands where they are positioned. They're positioned because both controller are where my hands is on the game. See the red glove? My controller are at that distance and they are at that length. See how I move my right controller here? I mean my left controller. And my right glove is basically the right controller and it's always there. So you see how the gun grab, how the right, see how the left hand controller grab the handle properly in the game is because what I was talking about. The distance that you have to recreate in an attachment is the same distance that the game is set for. So that's why you see how my finger is grabbing exactly at the right location, the handle, and spinning the handle with no problem. That's because, as I was talking about, the distance between the controller and how this thing is set up. So this is my cache, as you can tell. Thank you for watching this video. This is all I wanted to do. And like always, I'll see you at any of this game. And until next time, LS for life, out. Let's go cook some fish now.